Hello everyone, my name is Ravikumar Goduru. Today we are discussing about collecting Kubernetes pod logs. This will be more useful when we have any issues in Kubernetes with respect to our Boomi container, which is deployed under Kubernetes orchestration level. Okay, to collect logs from Boomi Kubernetes pods, follow the following general steps. Okay, to implement can vary depending on Kubernetes cluster configurations, tooling, and organization's logging practice. Okay, so these are the command line commands to get the logs of pod. Okay, access Kubernetes command line interface. Ensure you have a kubectl installed and configured to interact with your Kubernetes cluster. Okay, so the commands for list pods. Identify the Boomi pods you want to collect logs from by listing the pods in namespace where Boomi is deployed. The command is kubectl -get pods space minus n space file namespace. For individual pod logs, use the following command to retrieve logs from specific pod. So kubectl space logs space pod name space minus n namespace. So here we need to replace pod name with actual name of the pod. Simple. Okay. For all container within a pod, if the pod has multiple containers and you want the logs from the specific container, you can specify the container name to get the logs. Here, the command is kubectl space log space pod name space minus c. Here we need to be specify the container name inside the pod under the specified namespace. At the end, we should be specified from which namespace level, under which pod, what container logs we are trying to download. Here end with my space minus n your namespace. Okay. The other command is collect logs for a specific time frame. If you want to collect the logs based on the timestamp what you're looking for, you can also use flag to retrieve logs within a specific time range. For example, to get the logs from last 10 minutes, how can we define, give the query? So kubectl space log space pod name hyphen since is equal to last 10 minutes, since 10 minutes. By default and with from which namespace you are trying to access. That is the namespace level. Okay. The following log output in real time. If you want to watch the logs as they are generated, you can use the minus for the following options. Minus F. Okay. The command is kubectl logs minus F pod name space minus N your namespace. Okay. Export logs. If you need to save the output to a file, you can redirect the logs to a file. Same here, except adding greater than symbol. If it is adding greater than symbol, it will be a redirect. If you want to append, if you want, you can use double arrow mark greater than. Okay. Here the command is kubectl space log space pod name space minus n namespace greater than symbol pod the file name, which file you are trying to redirect the logs. I hope we have discussed enough commands to handle situations in the Kubernetes level. Thank you for watching.